There are a lot of really good gaming channels out there that cover game news, leaks, and other information, but after a while, their brand of commentary gets kind of bland to me, and in this day and age, it's extremely hard to get a channel off the ground with more of an original style of comedy, insight, and even some education here and there. Today, guys, we're going to cover one of the YouTubers who, in my opinion, has taken the cake and really shown that you can make great content without having to sacrifice yourself to the unruly tropes of YouTube that have come from the newer era. Today, we're going to step away from my usual content so I can get a little meta and talk about YouTube while being on YouTube. And I just really want to talk about one of my personal favorite YouTubers out there. And this might evolve into a series, who knows, we'll get there at some point. But today, guys, I want to talk about Scott the Woz. Now, I know what your first question here is. Who the hell's Scott the Woz? And geez, we just started, but I'll give you what you want. For a little historical context here, we'll start off with the beginning of Scott's channel. Scott's channel started in 2016. His first video uploaded was almost 3 years ago, turning 3 in July of this year, with the title of The Internet and You. Scott has said on a secondary YouTube channel in the past that this video was created under a school project to show off their video editing skills, so with some After Effects, some Adobe Premiere, and just their editing and filmmaking skills so they can get a grade in the class. It was a really good video, but it had zero to do with video games, as most of his future content would go on to cover instead. Scott's first, and I quote here, real upload would come roughly a year later with a video titled First Time Vape Shop Visit Vlog, which was made to parody two really laughable things, vlogs and vaping. And again, no gaming content here, but this has garnered over 500,000 views in the year since it's uploaded. But again, it shows Scott's humor going forward and how he can make any situation to a well-timed joke. His first Scott the Woz entry would go some months after his vape vlog, with a minor sketch video coming in between these two. His first Scott the Woz video was entitled Nintendo Switch Wish List, involving Scott's wants for the newly announced Nintendo console.
Hey y'all, Scott here.
Now this is the perfect way to begin the life cycle of the Switch, by just taking and yeeting a Wii U out of the window. The show has finally died off after many years of failing. Scott's wants for the console were not far off from what actually came out of the console, including the use of Nintendo accounts as a primary way to connect your console, and ditching the Wiimote design and the superfluous use of Amiibo coming from the Wii U. We really didn't want that, and Scott didn't either, and that's really what came out of it. Being his first video, yes, there were some problems, like there wasn't very clear audio from the Blue Yeti that was literally sitting on the little mic stand that comes with it on his desk in the shot, and some of the time spent on him talking could have just had some background videos included, but for the first video, it's still a damn good video. Scott would then move towards mostly video game content with the Scott the Woz series, beginning with the history of X leaks and rumors. Well, he would, go through a game series such as Super Smash Bros. Or consoles such as the Switch, or the NX as it was called in development days. These videos dove deep, and I mean deep, into the history of the game or console that was under the spotlight, and these leaks are from everywhere. And I'm talking everywhere. Reddit, 4chan, Game Informer, Kotaku, you name it, the leak is there. I mean, the sheer amount of research and planning that goes into one of these videos could rival the likes of even an early iDubbbz content comp. I mean, Scott goes into like the deepest stuff and like finds stuff from everywhere, makes sure sources are correct and everything, and these videos just come down to be amazing. And I mean, I don't think I'd ever be able to do that amount of research myself, but I try to do my best for everything. But Scott literally just goes into the best amount of detail possible to get this point across for whatever video he's making. Now, this is where Scott's videos would have that spark finally ignite. Each week after the history of the Smash leaks were sent out, his videos would easily reach 50k plus views, and even today they're all over 150k each, and that was only 3 months after he started his Scott the Woz series. 3 months, and he already had 50k views on his channel on almost every single video coming out. And his videos became to evolve into a larger, more popular as the time went on. As of the making of this video, Scott has officially 536,000 subscribers on his channel, and I don't think that's going to slow down any soon. He has been consistent, he has been fantastic in his editing, even though he did take some time off at the beginning of the year, as he did last year for like his holiday break and everything. His videos did not slow down in quality after he came back. They were just so darn good. There has not been a bad Scott the Woz video. Scott has proven time and time again that even though his videos come out every single week on Sunday and they're 10 plus minutes, he puts an enormous amount of thought and effort into each one of these videos without a drop in quality ever. And that's why he's on the top of my list of people to watch and follow on YouTube, and that's why I think he should be on yours too. He will cover anything, and I mean anything, from box art to the Game Boy Advance, Xbox, PS4, what he wants for a future design for a console. He'll even go to Dick Vitale's Awesome Baby College Hoops, what he did like a 20 to 30 minute video just on that. That cartridge has been sitting on his desk since day one, and he's been leading up to this for so long, which was so intuitive and so crazy to think that after almost 100 episodes of that thing being in the background, that game just sitting there, he would have the idea just to bring it up and make an entire like mini movie out of it. And I thought that was so genius. I just thought that was a great idea. Like, who would think to have the game cartridge in the background of their videos turn into this big meme after 100 episodes of your show? And that's why Scott, again, is my favorite person to watch on YouTube right now. Every Sunday, 8 p.m. Game of Thrones, hour away. Scott the Woz video, always down and ready to go. Avengers Endgame, nah, Scott the Woz. Now, I'm not saying you make Scott a part of your weekly routine like I have in the past year of watching him. I'm just saying you should definitely check out some of his newer stuff, and especially you should check out some of his older stuff, because that is, I would say Scott is in his golden days, but he's been in his golden days since day one, and that's why I think he's some of YouTube's best at the moment. I think he will be for the next coming years. Alrighty guys, if you liked hearing me talk about somebody I liked watching for over 8 minutes, I really appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video. I just want to let you guys know that Scott is great. I love his stuff. Definitely go watch him. His channel link will be in the description box below. You can check him out. Hit him with that subscribe. Watch some of his videos. Hit him with a like if you enjoyed. Also hit me with a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for getting your daily dose of vitamin P. If you guys want more daily doses of vitamin P, please check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Alright guys, peace out and take care.